welcome to Gardening Tips with Nathan, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get more tomato plants using a tomato fruit. So if you can see here, these are tomatoes here. I've got the cherry plum. I'm using this cherry plum tomato especially for this video because it's an easy to grow and fast growing tomato. So yeah, this will be easy to grow if you want to grow tomatoes desperately. But obviously you can still use other tomatoes like this big round fat one. So yeah, we'll start off then with a pot. So obviously you need to get your pot and the compost that you'll be using. Well, you need it with a mixture with sand. So really, you need 3 parts compost and 1 part sand. And this will help drainage, and it will help your plant grow better. I don't know if you can see there. So yeah, 3 parts compost, 1 part sand, and then you'd mix it together. Really good. So yeah, so once you've mixed your potting mix, you would just simply start adding it in the pot, but don't fill it up right to the top. Secure the soil a bit. Potting mix. Right. So yeah, then you just get the tomato you're using, and you just cut the bottom where this little dot is. Just cut that off carefully when you're using a knife. Now, I'll just use these 2 seeds. I'm going to cut a bit deeper because if you can see, I haven't cut deep enough really. Try and get in as much seeds as possible. Actually, you know what? That'll do. Because I just squeeze a bit and mark them out. So yeah, just cut off the top, and then you'll be fine. I'm not going to cut it down in the middle and then place it in the compost, because if you cut it down in the middle and place in the compost, you have a better chance of getting a fungus, because the wet flesh inside the tomato will accumulate. So yeah, and then it will just create a fungus. So yeah, to be on the safer side, I mean, you can still cut it in half, because that's what I've done with these, and they've been successful. But if you want to be just on the safer side, do what I'm doing. So yeah, once you've done that, you just simply squeeze all the seeds out into the pot, and then once you've done that, if there's any on top of each other, just spread them. Try and get as much as possible. There. Got some seeds on these. So. There, right. And then you can just put the tomato in the compost later. So, yeah, I'll do that with this now. Still doing the top very carefully with a sharp knife. Slice down the... There. Like that. I'll actually just do for demonstration as well. I'll cut a slice and put it in instead of squeezing it out. There, so I've cut the slice, and then all you'd simply do is just put it in as well. actually, I've just realised that I put the cherry tomatoes in the big tomatoes pot. So yeah, I've just separated that now. So yeah, I'll just squeeze the rest of these out. Now for this it might be a bit harder because it's a bigger tomato. But so yeah, once that happens you can just pick them out. So I'll do that. Yeah, so then once you've got like as much seeds as possible out of the tomato, like I said, the ones that are on top of each other you just spread about so they're not really on top of each other. Because if they're on top of each other they won't grow well at all, really. So try and do it as best as you can. Right. So there, we've done that. That one. Now I'm going to do the cherry plum. And when you're doing this, it's good if you could mark your tomatoes if you're doing two like me, so you don't get mixed up which one's which. There, so just about it there. So yeah, once you've done that, you would simply just get some more cotton mix and gently sprinkle some on. Right, that's about it for this one. Gently secure it. Right, and I'll do the same for this. I really like this idea actually, because you can get any tomato from the shops that you might really like if it's an orange one, even black ones. Just do this technique and you'll have the plants. So it's a really good technique. So yeah, and then once you've done that, you just water it gently spray it. Don't add too much water because it doesn't like too much water, but obviously you don't want to keep it too dry as well. So keep it nice and moist and it will do well. So yeah, once you've gently put that in, watered that, you just put that in a nice sunny place like a windowsill and it'll do well there. In about 5 days or maybe even a week, you'll start to see your plants rising up from the surface of the compost. We did this a week ago now, and yeah, this is how good it's doing. So yeah, and then eventually we'll be doing another video, and that will be an update on what we have done today. So that's this, and also I'll be giving you an update on this as well. And also we have another tomato video if you haven't seen it, and this is about a branch on a tomato called a sucker and how to propagate it and get another tomato plant out of that. And you can find that in the link on the description below. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Please hit that subscribe button and bye.